For the first time in history, men will compete at Germany's Next Topmodel. On the 15th February 2024, starts the 19th season of Germany's Next Topmodel on ProSieben. A Germany-wide poster campaign is now bringing to the attention of an initial selection of candidates. For the candidates, it is a matter of great opportunity to take off as a model. You can find an overview of all the information about the male top model contenders who will participate in GNTM for the first time. Already last year, Heidi Klum announced, in 2024 are there for the very first time male participants at Germany's Next Topmodel. All men and women who enter the race for the title can be spectators presented with 15th another. In advance, the big advertising campaign to start the squadron allows a first look at a total of 20 top model contenders. A poster motif shows Heidi Klum together with 10 men from season 19. On another poster, the world star can be seen together with 10 of the women involved. This time, we will find out the 10 male participants who will compete in GNTM season 19. Let's get into it. Alden has been modelling for many years and earns his buns. After third place in Switzerland's Next Topmodel, he now wants to get up to the German market and convince Heidi Klum of himself. In this interview, the 22-year-old reveals why one should not identify too much about his social media account.
The versatile Armen proves that no one has to be limited by cliches anymore. As a computer science student and trained software developer, the 26-year-old can definitely be described as a computer nerd. In addition to football and chess, he has a passion for acting and modeling. Armen has already gained modeling experience in the past and now wants Heidi to give him the finishing touches. Bao was born in Viersen and now lives in the Rhine metropolis of Cologne. In addition to his business informatics studies, Bao works as an assistant for test managers and spends a lot of time with his girlfriend Zoe and his cat Iggy. Dominic, a native of Ulm Dominic, has already gained valuable model experience at a modeling agency. His dream destination is the paradisiacal Hawaii. His hobbies include boxing, football, chess, and music. Through his experience in acting, the 27-year-old has learned to slip into other roles.
Candidate Felix sets out on the exciting journey at Germany's Next Topmodel 2024. Besides modeling, he also has a passion for drag. How he came to this and why it is not always easy as a queer person in the countryside.
Franz is queer and of the country. This can certainly become a challenge. Fortunately not for him. It was quite difficult in the village to find like-minded people, as he admits. But thank God, the 19-year-old did not have to know the bullying or exclusion.
Frieda studies fashion design in the master's program and is known for his extravagant dress style. With a lot of heart and a large dose of openness, he wants to convince model boss Heidi Klum. He reveals in the interview because his parents' house has a large part in his lack of a way. The 24-year-old Frieda measures 1.96 meters. In order to no longer have to walk around in unsuitable pants, the Berliner takes the problem into his own hands. Jermaine is no stranger. The 19-year-old is a celebrated influencer and has already been the face of a major sports brand. Now the Kassel native wants to really get started on Germany's Next Topmodel in 2024. In season 19, the two twins Julian and Luca make the GNTM cast unsafe. Now Julian gives tips and tricks on how to tell the difference between the two and reveals why he thinks he has a good chance of winning the title of Germany's Next Topmodel. This year, for the first time, men can apply for Germany's Next Topmodel, an opportunity that the twins Julian and Luca both want to take advantage of. Julian always wanted to take part in GNTM, but as a man, he hasn't been able to do so yet. The two 24-year-olds are even more pleased that 2 confirmations have now come through.
Linus, 25-year-old, found refuge during this time in basketball. Sport plays a big role in Linus's life. In addition to his passion for basketball, the Berliner regularly goes to the gym. He exercises about 3 or 4 times a week, but he is still open to new sports. One thing is currently very popular with Linus. Swimming has caught on to him a bit now too.
Livingston's family roots reach as far back as Sri Lanka. However, he grew up in Saarbrücken. Livingston now lives in Berlin and works as a supervisor in the retail sector. Before GNTM, he had only stood on a catwalk once to support an acquaintance with his final fashion design exam. Lucas, who was already an actor in the TV series Colm 50,667, shares his home with his friend and his 2 pugs, Monty and Momo. The 24-year-old has been addicted to hip-hop for 13 years and is inspired by his mother. Lucas served in the Bundeswehr for several years and was often confronted with homophobia there. Luca is studying media, conception and production, and dreams of a trip to the French Polynesian island of Bora Bora. His passions are sports, photography, and videography in the field of travel and automotive. Together with his twin brother Julian, he participates in the 19th season of GNTM.
22-year-old Marvin is a minor celebrity in Ghana because his father is king of a tribe there. Now the good-humored Bielefeld native wants to be successful in Germany and become Germany's next top model. His dad is king of the village of Suma Ahenkro in the northwest of the country, with more than 10,000 inhabitants. Max is really happy that men can now also take part in Germany's Next Topmodel. Participation had been a dream of his for a long time, the Berliner reveals in the introduction clip. Max has been working as a model for some time. With the opportunity to take part in Germany's Next Topmodel in 2024, not only is a long-held dream coming true for the Berliner, he also makes his family proud. Maximilian is 21-year-old and lives in Vienna. His dream led him to Germany's Next Topmodel in 2024. Even as a small boy, he was very interested in fashion. The dream of modeling himself came early, but at first, he didn't believe he could make it come true. Maximilian wants to be the first queer man to win Germany's Next Topmodel. His path to participating in Season 19 wasn't always easy.
Anyone who discovered Pitty in the group of the first male participants of GNTM will definitely remember him. The tall man from Hamburg doesn't just catch the eye with his tattoos, nails and jewelry. His hairstyle is also quite striking. Pitty knows a lot about the fashion industry. The 33-year-old is a hair and makeup artist and knows exactly what special characteristics distinguish him from the other men on Germany's Next Topmodel 2024. Pitty talks openly about how he was already suffering from circular hair loss at the age of 22. His solution: hair systems.
Yanik has many different facets. In addition to his work in an arcade in Oberhausen, he regularly dances on a dance machine. Apart from that, painting and acting have been his great passions from an early age. Yanik's signature look, complete with mullet, fits seamlessly into the 80s vibe. He is often compared to stars like Troye Sivan or Machine Gun Kelly.
Yusufa, born in Gambia, has a firm grip on his passions. As a bartender and passionate model, dancer and athlete, he enriches his life with travel and cooking.